one image.
That actually does, guys. Hang on, let me just quickly fucking shut the door. I've just shown Lozzie fucking West Brom's mascot. He didn't know about Boiler Man.
I didn't know about Boiler Man.
Boiler Man.
That's possibly the best.
He's the best mascot in the game. He actually is the fucking best mascot in the fucking game. Do you want your boiler, Dean?
That's
it. And there he is, the greatest ever mascot. If you don't know what we're on about, just fucking Google him. A stupendous confectionery. That was fucking...
That's such a good fucking clip, that is.
Oh. Would you like a Smartie? I'll have a... No. Would you like a Sweetie?
You'll have a Smartie.
You'll have a Smartie. What a stupendous confectionery.
What a stupendous confectionery.
Fucking quality.
Oh dear.
How are we all doing? Everyone chat. Everyone put something in the chat right now, motherfuckers. That's actually quite good. That's actually very good for Ian. That's probably the best thing he's ever said.
He's recycled this joke.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, I've seen this. He might have changed the subject.
Petition to send Loz to Area 51 so we can have a real life Alien versus Predator. That is good. I like it a lot.
I like how he reworked
Spexy's in the house. Oh dear. Callum Burke, when is the Red and Viz coming through? When I'm dead. Elise says Dudey. It's all going on. Dude, my real legit name is Diggs. There we go. There we go.
Diggs.
There we go. How we all doing?
That's right, Ian. I recycle.
How we all doing? Well. Listen, I was gonna say that I've got some funky news, but YouTube are yet to actually. I say funky news. It's not that great. I shouldn't have probably. Funky. But YouTube are yet to accept the perk. Accept the perks. Basically, YouTube are bringing in, or have brought in, the tiered system for memberships. Yeah. Normally, memberships $4.99 a month. Now you can set your own tiers with perks and such. Decent. So I've thrown together 5 tiers, put the perks on there, and now it's just got to be accepted. But it hasn't been accepted yet. But it might be accepted while we're fucking actually live. You never know. You know what I mean? But this is YouTube, the company that won't monetize an Alien video, won't monetize a Belle Delphine video, but will monetize a man that butchered and cut up crack whores and put them into burgers for people to eat. So,
that's great, but I'd love the parody. Do you know what I mean? That's it. Someone says, what tier? Dylan James donates £1 with super chat. Thank you so much. What tier to get your bath water? Well, there is a God tier. There is.
It's because I've hang on. What did I name them? I named them. The first one is Geese.
Nice.
The second one is Bradwell Massive Squire.
Squire.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. The third one is Bradwell Massive VIP.
Right.
Fourth one. Sorry. Yeah. Fourth one. I'm literally on the fourth finger, dipshit. The fourth one is Lord/Lady of Bradwell.
Right.
Sweet one, Geese.
Yeah. And then Dylan James, there it is, donates £1 through Super Chat. Also Sam D, subscribing, thank you. And the fifth one is God of the Bradwell Massive.
Is that limited to can anyone be that?
If you want to pay for that tier.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
No, you are a god.
That's it. Complimentary Bradwell Massive buck. Anyway, can I just buy a jar of yours and Lozzie's spit? Well, there we go. Listen, guys, what are we doing today? Well, this is actually your embarrassing sexual stories, but I also want to talk about this Area 51 thing. All right. Obviously, I've titled this "Storming Area 51" to give aliens sex advice. But I won't lie to you. The more I've delved into this whole Storming Area 51 thing, whether I agree with it or not, you know, whether I do believe people will be shot. And I think when people start getting shot, I think people are going to think, shit, I need to turn around. I do want to go.
You want to go?
I want to go and witness it.
Oh, you want to see people get shot?
Yeah, I want to see the whole thing from a distance, right? Just with my fucking camera. Do you know what I mean? Just sort of like, oh, fucking, let's have a little fucking browse. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's a headshot. Oh, no. Oh, God. Why are they licking up his guts? I don't understand what's... You know what I mean? I want to document the massacre.
Okay.
And hopefully not get shot myself. It's September 20th, so the thing is, it is actually doable. Do you know what I mean? Just get on a flight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right, so this is why the tears have suddenly come in.
Well, this is it. Also, we've got a new donation got. It says Storming Area 51 Fund.
I didn't even know that.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
You know, so I'll set it at a humble 500 quid. That's to get my one shoe in the plane.
I was going to say, how are you getting there? Fucking boat. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so if you want to support that, guys, become a patron, become a member, or smash something in the fund. And if it becomes viable, or the opportunity does arise, I will go.
There you go.
I will go.
You will go and film it.
Yeah.
I mean, none of what you film is probably going to be able to be put on YouTube, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That might be against their guidelines. Yeah. Just full on.
Like actual
AK-47s. Just fucking thousands of rounds just spewing into fucking...
It's going to be
Craig
completely, excuse the pun, overkill.
Oh,
they're going to get about 12 people storm the gates. And they're going to have like 25,000 military servicemen just standing there with 50 cal machine guns. Just going, we're outnumbered, man! I just like pepper the fuck out of them. Like,
so they're just puddles.
Yeah. I think that's alright. You've clipped a couple of them. No, they'll never get up!
Sweet one, geez.
That is the American dream.
That's it.
Anonymous is now following. Matty Dixon has just followed the Twitch. Thank you so much. We don't stream on Twitch anymore. But
it's almost a meme, isn't it?
I know.
We don't stream on Twitch.
I know. We do stream on Beard Logic though, guys. And by the way, we're going straight over to Beard Logic straight after this stream to stream some more Minecraft.
That's it.
But I'm actually going in with a plan.
All right. What's the plan?
Yesterday we were like, let's build a church. You know, pray to the Bradwell Massive as we're now a cult. Right?
Fair.
But I thought, fuck that. Let's build a cathedral.
Whoa.
So I want all the best builders, right?
Decent.
And it's going to be organised. I want, because you're allowed 8 people in there, yeah?
Right.
So I want 3 people in the fucking mines, getting whatever stone we decide, maybe cobble. Right?
Okay.
I want 2 people on the cutting stones, cutting out the appropriate stones.
Jesus.
And I want 3 of the best builders. I'm thinking straight off the bat, Irish and Matty.
Yeah.
Right? And then there's a space there for someone else to shine.
There you go.
Oh, and Matty said he'll be in the mines. Matty, I need you on fucking building duty, son.
Oof.
You can't be building a fucking castle on the hill and then bail out on building a cathedral.
That's it.
Right? We need organisation. I'll maybe be in the mines with a diamond pickaxe. Right? Getting fucking black lung.
That's the price.
That's it. That's the price you pay. This industry, YouTube, you don't get anywhere without sacrifice.
Black lung.
Anyway, right?
Oh,
that's what's going on Beard Logic after this stream. So feel free to go over there and subscribe, hit the notifications. But I will be. It's all scheduled, right? So the stream is all scheduled for 8:05. So we're going here till 8.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll see you over there at 8:05.
Cheers, Ross.
People are noticing.
How's the maintenance payments coming, mate? I'm
That's
assuming
it.
that's
Oh yeah,
the same
of course.
Ross. Is that the same Ross?
This is Ross. It's the fabled Ross.
That's it.
The fabled Ross
Fabled Ross.
who fucking got Chloe up to death, but who of course is shit at head.
Oh.
And was a crap lay. And then we've got another Ross. All right, boys. But listen, we've got lots of stories from you guys. But feel free to email them in anyway. Also, guys, don't know if you can tell because it's very subtle, but I'm actually trying something a little bit different. Lozzie, have you noticed anything?
You've trimmed.
I have. Trim what?
Your
Beards?
beard.
Ah, good. How?
Well, it's a lot shorter than it was.
No, see, you're wrong. This is the same. Two-tone.
I can only see that side.
Two-tone. Look.
What do you mean two?
Shorter. Long.
Oh, I see.
Shorter.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking when it grows out, it's going to be a different length. It's going to look pretty beef. Yeah?
Pretty beef.
Two-tone, guys. Two-tone. Dylan James, still with the block, says, where the fuck is Lozzie's fade? I'm fuming.
How many times have I said it? It's not fucking happening. It's just not.
Ross regrets nothing.
Well,
Just says,
that's
I
fair
regret
play.
nothing. I'll tell you
Fuck
what, mate.
money.
I look like a Mexican, says Frankie. There we go, that's it. Fucking, that is it. What's your role in this Dudey site manager? No, I just said, oh, fucking mate Dixon! Fucking sponsor train, choo-choo, motherfucker! He's on going straight for $4.99, let's fucking have it. Why is he coming up as anonymous? Matty Dixon just become a member. That's two things Matty Dixon's done. He's been anonymous. God bless.
There you go. Thank you. And welcome.
Oh dear.
Welcome
Joe
to the
Prin,
club.
I haven't seen in the chat for a while, has to be said, says, I love arse.
That's fair.
That's it. In the chat right now, tits are arse. Personally,
Arse.
why we gotta choose?
Oh.
Well, that's what if you find someone with a lovely pesh
This
booty
is such a 2019
and some
answer.
voluptuous breasts?
That's it. That's such a
What
2019
if it, no, it's
answer.
not. I'm
It
saying,
is.
if you
It's
got
like-
someone with both, why are you choosing?
That's a white knight. Fucking
That's
whatever.
not. I'm not. 'cause
All
I'm
of
just
you is
joking.
beautiful.
No, I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying that.
Right, so
Right?
it's just the tits and ass, you fucking misogynistic
That's
swat.
it. That's
There you
it.
go, I just flipped it.
Here we go.
It's gone on Barry.
Speed reading. Arse, both, arse, ankle.
Ankle. Okay.
Or a nice pair of feet, am I right? Booty, that said Stefan, not me. Booty, both, arse any day. Kevin Butcher says, Lozzie is better than you. There we go.
Fair.
Everyone's got favourites. I love a big personality. There we go. Arse. Shin. Fingernails. Getting weird now.
Shin.
And a sweet arse. Penis. And there we go. It's all kind of tits. It's elbows. We've divulged.
There you go.
Specs. Block capitals. Both. Natty Dread. Both. Stefan says, I didn't say shit. Mike Johnson says, if you're allowed to touch it, who are we to argue? Yeah, but you can also touch an armpit, mate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not gonna see me licking that.
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
You an armpit licker?
What the fuck?
Because you just said, I don't know. I
just meant
I
like-
said you won't find me licking an armpit. You went, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if I would. Like, would we
Oh,
see you licking?
You're a different breed.
Oh, look at that.
You are a
I
different
didn't
breed.
say anything about licking an armpit. You fucking did.
I specifically said I wouldn't.
And then you ad-libbed that stuff about Stefan as well.
I didn't ad-lib
You
shit.
Oh.
It's all there. It's all there. On the screen. The return of the felched. Oh, God, why? Hashtag armpit for Lozzie, that's it.
Oh, fuck it. Do you know what I mean?
So many fucking messages need reviewing, for fuck's sake. Get reviewing in. And Michael, get your fingers on them triggers.
Jesus Christ.
I'll pay you 10 quid to lick Lozzie's armpit. I couldn't do it.
Oof. Oh.
Couldn't do it.
Someone said take the sunglasses off. There is sun cascading through this fucking window. Alright?
It.
So go fuck yourself.
Yeah. A cascade is definitely right. We need another pair of hands. Frankie, you're up, son.
God, he didn't get. You gave him no warning.
No warning.
Threw it straight
That's
on
it.
him.
I don't know if you were just laid back enjoying yourself, but
Yeah.
you're now being put to work.
There you go.
All right. Play Minecraft, you lads, as you're on PC. I know, Ben. Get it on fucking PS, mate.
Get it on PS.
That's it. Fucking hell. Should we... Let's get a bit of felt... Oh, it's
Jesus, it's one paragraph
right.
of just solid text.
All hands on deck. I feel so bad for the mods. Right, here we go. Who's ready to get fucking felched?
That's it.
What are we saying? So last weekend I was out with the booze, having a few drinks. It got to about 2 a.m. and things were starting to die down. I got a message from the Felcher bird from Tinder telling me to come over because she'd been a bad girl. Jesus Christ, I want to die. We got chatting. To cut a long story short, I agreed to go over. Drunken mistake. On the grounds that there was to be no felching involved, yeah? None of that.
Let's just get this out straight away. No felching.
No felching. If you get that fucking shot glass out, I'm getting a fucking blunt object and it's going straight over your cranium. Let's get that straight. I just ad-libbed that. Well, or did I? Right?
We'll see.
Okay, by this point I was absolutely smashed and was starting to resemble that of Stephen Hawkins. So I did what any normal person would have done in that state, boost a fat line of Colombia's finest and rang a taxi. That's what a, sorry, can I just reread that? Because that is a wonderful line. That's the sort of line you want to read in fiction. Do you know what I mean? Harry Potter, like, I don't know, I was getting ready to fight Voldemort for the last time, but I didn't have much energy, so I just boosted a fat line of Colombia's finest and rang a taxi down to Hogwarts. That is amazing.
Boosted.
Yeah. Boost a fat line of Colombia's finest. I get to her house, and she's pretty steaming herself. We start getting on, and she tells me she wants a 69. We get into position, me on bottom, and thought this would be a good opportunity to have a booster line. I tell you, so I got the baggie out and poured it onto my finger and sniffed away. This kid, he's got fucking Pablo Escobar on speed dial.
Booster line.
Off
I
his
needed
own
a booster.
finger. You've got a girl's ass there and you do it off your own finger. Anyway, she shouts, "Oh, you dirty boy," spanked me so hard on my leg and says, "Smell my arse again. Tell me what it smells like." Oh, God. I remained silent but responded with a forceful backhand across her tit. Amazing. She replies with, "Do you want a BJ?" And I, hang on.
What the
How
fuck?
are you in a 60? What's she doing? Smelling your fucking shins? What's going on here?
Just her face, like, just hovering above. It's like, shall I do something now?
Yeah, innit? What the fuck? What's going on there?
Oh, no.
Sorry, can we just get some F's in the chat for the fact that he's been in this fucking 69 position and there's
And
been
he's
zero
not been
BJ?
having-
I feel fucking angry.
That's it.
Fucking hell.
The slap.
Makes me sick. Right. And I kind of... Oh, she replies... Oh, this might be integral to the story. She replies with, "Do you want a BJ?" And I kind of thought, isn't that what's happening now? But also thought maybe she's been holding back. Brackets, she definitely was. So I said, yeah. She sits up and spreads her ass cheeks as wide as the Grand Canyon. Her arsehole slowly... No. Her arsehole starts to slowly open and she says, "Are you ready for the bile job?"
What the
BJ.
fuck?
Bile job.
Why would you...
The only thing I could do is half roll over and get my arm in front of my face. She starts screaming and all of a sudden it was as if the shit pipe had burst and this massive explosive diarrhea is seeping all down my arm, head, neck and chest. The fucking stench was unreal and I'm trying not to be sick. I get up and shouted, "What the fuck are you doing? You asked me if I wanted a BJ, not a fucking shit fest." She said yes, a bile job.
Why would you ever shorten that down to BJ and just assume everyone knows what that means?
Bile? That's not you. That's poo. A bile's in your stomach. A stomach acid. nutcase. I explained to her that's not the generic definition of a BJ and demanded to use her shower. She says yes, of course, as long as you agree to come back next week for round 3. I just said, yeah, whatever, and she said, no, I mean it. I want your word, and made me shake on it. When I was in the shower, I had a little time to reflect on what the fuck just happened. I then discovered that weirdly I managed to come all over myself during this. He's got a poo fetish. He's got a poo fetish. I get home and as I'm laid there unable to sleep, I had 2 thoughts. 1, I'm never going back to that bitch's house ever again. And 2, always ask for clarification of a BJ in future. P.S. It's been nearly 5 days and I'm still having flashbacks.
I can imagine that.
Right? He's still having flashbacks.
Vietnam style.
Now listen, if I can give any advice, right, sometimes in life, crazy shit goes down.
This is
crazy shit.
Crazy.
That is exceptional. You know, you've found yourself a fucking psycho there. She probably kills people on Wednesday evenings, right?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Absolutely. You just need to think, listen, I'm not dead. I'm still here. That's built some character.
Okay.
That's what I would class as a life-defining character-building experience. Don't let it kill you. Don't let it beat you. Rise above it and be stronger for it, my man.
It's a very Brendan Rodgers approach, that. I'll never forget.
That's it.
3-0 up against Crystal Palace. Then 3-3.
Yeah.
Lost the title.
Builds character.
Builds character.
Builds fucking character. You know? Look what it did for Coutinho. That's it.
He's fucking loving it at Barca at the moment.
Oh. Look, think of it this way, mate. One day you may find yourself inexplicably the co-host of a podcast and it's a fun story to tell. That's what I found with my story.
There you go.
Do you know what I mean? All of a sudden, I'm telling people about Ben and Jerry's and everyone's fucking loving it.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean? Character building, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean?
What flavour was it again?
It would have been either cookie dough or fish food.
Classic.
Probably cookie dough, I reckon.
Oh, so you couldn't. It would have been visible.
Chunky.
Nice.
That's it, right? You just need. You've gone through something there, and you're gonna come out the other side so strong. So strong. You're gonna think of that diarrhea washing over your body. It's just reinforcing you, right? Like she just put fucking titanium steel all over your body. Yeah, adamantium skeleton. You're now Wolverine.
I could just imagine the sheer absolute panic on his face and his entire being when she spreads her cheeks. It starts just like,
and it just starts
this
opening.
is not a blowjob. I'm going to fucking die by a shit.
Dead. Oh. Dead. That's it. Right. Hi, call me Jeff. Now, just remember, I have not proofread these, alright? Hi, call me Jeff. Read if you want. I mean, it's kind of the point, but it's called Weird Scenario. Oh, wait, Weird Scenario, not sex-related.
Okay.
But we'll go for it anyway, alright? We'll give it a chance. We'll give it half a chance, yeah? I recently went to an interview, and I thought it went really well. You know when them awkward things just happen and it's out of your control. Lozzie knows awkward things in job interviews all too well. Basically, when I arrived...
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't say that, actually. I arrived, I was offered coffee, so I accepted. I was walking up the stairs and fell backwards down the stairs as I was holding the coffee, and there was no rails on my side. I just fell and dropped the coffee all over myself and banged the back of my head really badly. I was helped up and had to carry on with the interview. Wow. They were like, do you want an ambulance? No, get in here and have this interview. It went well apart from that, but afterwards I never heard anything. This was a very well-known company and I really wanted the job. I checked their website yesterday and on the staff page There's an interviewee page. I went on it and I'm on it. I'm the only one, and it has the picture of me at the interview with the boss. I was really confused. At the bottom, there was a paragraph which reads, "Meet Jeff, lovely young lad with lots of potential. However, he wasn't successful this time due to him arriving in stained business wear and crying in the interview. Best luck to him." I didn't cry. My eyes were just watering as I banged my head. What the fuck? This is not my confidence a lot, and I've tried to contact them to take it down, but they just ignore me. Do you have any advice on overcoming this or getting them to take it down? Thanks a lot. Yeah, fucking pricks. What the fuck? I mean, bastards. I'd expose them. What's the company?
I was going to say there's two approaches there you can take. Do you know what I mean? You can either like put them on the front pages of everything.
Yeah.
Or you go in
Bill
there.
Hoop, I'm going to sort them out for you. Contact me.
That's
it.
it.
Bill Hoop's
He's
our
done prison
resident.
time.
That's it. He's our resident psychopath.
Nah, Bill's alright.
Fucking misunderstood psychopath. Yeah, now fuck them. Absolute pricks. Don't let it knock your confidence. It was completely out of your control. You could probably sue them for not having a fucking railing. And that'll show them.
That's proper wank.
That is terrible. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. Sue them. Fuck it. Oh. That's it, innit? That's it. Right. Embarrassing sex story. Sex outdoors with an audience. Bingo is in the place.
Hello again.
Hello again. I sincerely hope all these stories I've told don't paint me in a bad light. But I don't mind sharing. Try everything once, I say. Except heroin and murder. Unless you murder someone with heroin.
I mean, you've just excluded possibly the two best things in life.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean?
Ozzy said it. I didn't.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean?
It was satirical.
I should hope so, mate.
Maybe.
I should hope so. Right. So, with the same ex... Remember this person last week, guys? Lots of funky things. I'm pretty sure this is a dude that wanted to get pegged, dressed up in one of her underwear, but he was like a bit big and stretching it. He was pissing her off. Can't remember. Another one probably got like piped with a Radox shower gel bottle. I can't remember.
Maybe.
Anyway. Same ex I previously mentioned. We were coming home from a gig at night and decided to have a cheeky wee quickie in a forest by what we initially thought to be an empty car park.
Empty.
Nice.
Nice. I felt like that needed highlighting.
I thought you were going to say dogging.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Dogging.
Bit of ASMR for the people there. So he bends, fucking hell, straight after the full stop. Will this Area 51 thing actually happen? Most definitely. So he bends me over and such, and mid-intercourse, we hear a wolf whistle. A very loud one. I shoot up immediately. Now, are we talking bolt up, or are we talking, fucking round, bite the belt,
that's the
shoot
thing.
up? Was it actually a red herring earlier when she said she'd try everything apart from heroin? And actually,
That's exactly what the story is about.
she did heroin. We'll have to wait and see. I shoot up immediately, adjust my dress, and decide to investigate. Out in the distance, there were car lights and flashing torches. After a brief encounter and some awkward exchanges, it turns out there was another couple just on the edge of the car park dogging.
Yeah.
And were beckoning us over to join in. I distinctly remember the guy saying he'd always wanted to fool around with a short girl with big tits. What a charming cunt.
Oh.
Perfectly lovely offer, but I declined and I've never had sex outside again since. That's it. Sometimes that's all it takes.
That's it. Yeah, that's great.
Is a little bit of a dogger or two. All of a sudden, you're no longer banging in the woods.
What an invitation that is.
I know.
I've always wanted to bang a short girl with big tits. Next
Straight
to
to
my
the
wife.
point. Yeah, straight to the point. That.
Oh.
Happiness is a warm gun, says Bill Hoop. There we go. That's it. Let me build a farm, boys. We need food for the craft life. Listen, we're building a fucking cathedral. Beard Logic, 8:05 p.m. Be there. We're going to link it like fuck before we leave here.
Gonna link it like fuck.
So I want 100 viewers. Peaked at about 55 on that channel. Here we go. Nice. Oh, Jesus. Hang on. What's this? Hey, I'm so scared. What's this?
Wow.
Wow. Listen, if you're going to try and troll me, at least get the age right, motherfuckers. Someone tried to send in a fucking Ben and Jerry's shit fucking story. Well done.
That was good.
How many subs is Beard Logic at now? It was on about 1,200, wasn't it? Last time I looked. No, coming up to 1,300?
Yeah, I think it's about 1,300.
Guys, we can get that to 2,000. Go over there and subscribe. Who done it? Anonymous Tales for DR. Magaluf mishap. Someone set up a Gmail. Yo guys, I've purposely made this email so I can tell you my fucked up stories and remain completely anonymous.
That's smart.
So the other week I was on a holiday with the boys in the infamous Magaluf. Is it Loof or Luff?
We've had this before.
We've had this, but I can't remember which way it was.
I think it was mostly Loof.
No, I think it was Luff and I was saying Loof. Is it Loof or Luff?
Actually, no, I think you are right.
Loof, Luff. Loof, Luff, Loof, Luff.
Magaluf. If I say Magaluf.
Loof, Luff. Magaluf. 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 Shagger. That's it, innit? Loof. It's Magaluf. Luff, not Loof. Loof, I think. I say Loof. Oof. Loof.
Oof.
Loof. Loof. Magaluf.
I think it's Magaluf.
Loof. Magaluf.
Fuck it.
It's Magaluf. Magaluf. Nice. Can someone please post Beard Logic's URL into the chat? Thank you so much. Right. After the first night of going out, getting smashed and bumping to the odd key of Ket, I walked back to the hotel alone. Right? As I got round a dark corner, I was approached by what can only be described as prostitutes, telling me it was only €2 for a BJ.
Now, let's just be clear.
Yeah.
What is a BJ?
Yeah, this is it. You're getting shot on. But all I can say is, if it is a blowjob, you're not getting much profit out of €2, girl. You need to up your fucking prices.
Let me tell you, right, there's a quality level that buys you €2 per blowjob. Let me just tell you.
You've got, I mean, just for your, I know, look.
Just for your self-esteem.
That's it. I know, right, prostitute, you know, some people would argue it's a very low point in someone's life being a prostitute, right?
That's a job, isn't it?
It's job's a job, you know. I was going to say you're paying your taxes. You're probably not. But I think for your own sanity, you've got to charge at least 20, ain't you?
20, yeah.
What would you say, if you were a prostitute, guys? We may have some in the actual chat. What's your going rate?
€2.
Hypothetically,
€2 is fucking like £1.20. Or something like that.
Craig says, sounds like I need to go to Mega. Oh, €2.
To be honest, if that's what I wanted, that's where I'm going. Do you know what I mean? €2. I mean, they might have teeth like fucking Jaws. But
good on. I don't think you could get a BJ from Lidl for a 2-note. I've never had it called a 2-note. Elise says, depends how clean it is.
That's Chris
Matthews is in the place. Oh, Jesus. €2, sweet G's. I charge 5p in a Freddo. Competitive prices, £5 a minute and an extra 5 if they're under 5 minutes, I guess. My cousin charges €1.50. Absolute.
He's undercutting. He's seen the Magaluf or Luff. Bryce is like, I've got to compete.
Bingu said, Yum, if you just need a roll up, she'll swallow if you put a filler in.
so true. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
I'd go even further and say, Jake, that even if you roast it, do you know what I mean? Roast it for him. Head swallow. That's incredible.
That is amazing. That is amazing. Oh, wow. Sorry. €2 for a BJ. Being absolutely mortal drunk and otherwise intoxicated, I accept. Halfway through the deal, I get pushed over. My shoes, belt and socks are all robbed. After I dust myself off and stumble back to the hotel, I realise my phone has been stolen. Needless to say, the rest of the holiday wasn't as eventful, but still a fucking mad one. That was it. That's actually got that €2.
So that's why
teased him in. Because the pimp was going to rob you. To be fair, she could have chawed a lot more off of you before getting robbed. I mean, she probably robbed your wallet anyway, but could have took like €100 up front and then you got mugged. That would feel worse.
Yes, definitely.
Because at least you could walk away being like, I got a good bargain there. I got a good deal.
Got a good story as well for the police.
That's it. Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Oh. That was funny.
Right, let's pick up on this one. GT5 says, Dudey, I've got a big question, fella. My missus keeps forcing the idea of a threesome onto me with another fella. Do I fuck her off or get involved? Cheers in advance, geezer. Fuck that off.
Yeah, don't do that if you don't want to do it.
Fuck that off. That's like, she's literally saying, I want to bang someone else. But you can be there if you want. So at least she's not cheating on you, like, out of sight. Yeah. But
just literally,
she's literally like,
making sure you want to, like, you're there to witness her.
That's I've been her personally.
Getting absolutely fucking ramrailed.
Did you read my story last episode, Chris? I don't actually think we did.
No, I don't think we did.
I don't actually think we did. Let me have a little. Oh no, but you wanted to be anonymous, so now no, just about everywhere. You wanted to be anonymous, so now I can't read it.
Save it for the next one.
Save it for next week. Fuck him in front of her, says Elise.
Jesus, that's a switcheroo.
rename the bottom tier to €2 blowy. Eleanor's getting it. So Eleanor, you got a fucking YouTube business savvy mind there. I like it. But it's still not the review has still not been accepted. Come on, or declined. Just do one of them for fuck's sake.
Oof.
But yeah, the tiers. To be fair, I could just read them out to you, but obviously they're not done yet. They're not done
approved.
Yet. Fuck it, slip it in. Thinking about it, who does a non? That's it. That is fucking it. Spit roaster. Fucking hell. Just say yes only if you get to have another threesome with another girl. Negotiate.
Nice.
Bill Hoop, anyone wants a threesome, hit me up. Ian, leave. Seriously, leave. Mate, drop kick her into the fanny. Nah, only a three-way with two girls. Says Tony Killer Bray. That's it.
There you go. You heard it here.
Spunk and move, says Frankie.
Spunk and move.
Right, Lozzie.
Hello.
What's your favourite song to play on guitar?
What's my favourite song to play on guitar? Fuck me. Oh. At the moment, probably Pound Shop Kardashians by fucking Sam Fender. I do like a bit of Sam Fender.
That's it. Trying to find Chris's fucking email.
The Marley.
Where the fuck? How fucking long ago did he send that?
It's 2 weeks now, I think.
Can't.
Just search it up the top, mate.
It's too late. I'm in too deep.
It. And I'm in too deep.
Yeah, I'm searching it.
There you go.
Chris Matthews with the news. There will be blood.
There you go.
Right, got it. Went 4th of July.
Did he say you could read this out?
It's literally 2 weeks ago. Should I propose getting a bird involved instead and agreeing to getting the bloke involved as long as the one with another bird is first, then get the threesome and fuck her off? GT5, that is the fucking attitude, my friend.
Look at that.
Do it. That's the solution there.
That's the art of the deal.
Mate. We got Donald Trump in the chat.
it.
What's going on, Hutchie 102? Welcome.
Welcome.
That's class. Luke's taking drum lessons on Tuesday.
There you go.
There you go. 171 viewers. Nice. Good numbers. Everyone hit that like button, share it with your nan. Also go over and subscribe to Beard Logic. We're going to be streaming on Beard Logic straight after. So it's literally like we're doing here, except rather than seeing this on the screen, there'll be us in the corner and a little screen.
That's it.
And Minecraft on the screen. Finisher with a felch. Love it. Right. Evening, Jordan. Harsh. So this is a funny, scarring, scary, who the fuck knows sex story.
Ooh,
There's a lot going on here.
it's intriguing, this.
Should jump on Discord as well. I might actually jump into the Discord. Also, guys, go join the Discord. We had an influx of new people today. Go join the Discord. Yeah. Really trying to push the Discord. Inject some life. Some extra life. Because that Discord just keeps on going, mate.
Extra
You know?
terrestrial
That's it.
life.
Just fucking injecting some Colombian fucking lines in there.
Yes.
So about 3 weeks ago, now 5 weeks, I was with this girl I've been getting with for a couple of months. We had been watching a horror film, so the lights were off. This is an important detail for later in the story. And afterwards, as we were in bed, we started getting hot and heavy. Making out, neck kissing, biting, chest kissing and grabbing, wandering hands, etc. You know. After a while, she starts giving me a hand job. Everything is fine, a little rough. I swear most girls can't give a decent hand job. FYI, girls, just because you move your hand fast doesn't mean it feels good.
Chris
Yes!
is a fucking...
Yes!
Oh, spot on.
Speaking on behalf of all men there, that is a very important thing, right?
That's it. Just don't mash it.
It's an organ.
It is.
Bingo, yes, that's it. All the lads in the chat, please. And Natty Dread, why not?
That's
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Right? Jesus Christ.
That's so true.
Caress the shaft. You're not fucking grating cheese, yeah?
That's it.
You're not getting you know what I mean? Don't do it.
You're not trying to do a quick time event in a fucking
No.
game. You know what I mean?
Friction burns. Fuck me. Give the tip a nice pinky rub. If you want, over the top of the thumb. If you want.
That's it. We're bringing out all the fucking techniques.
I'm just trying to help.
Educate. That's what we're trying to do.
Eleanor says, can men not rub the clit like a stain on the carpet? Alright, if you want to clap back.
Who the fuck is doing that?
Who's fucking doing this? Listen. As we're in it, we're all
12 to 6 elbow on
that's
that.
it.
You know what I mean?
Who's fucking doing that, man? Listen. I reserve. I don't even know if I should say this.
Oh, you set it up now.
Listen, when it comes to the clitoris,
Clitoris.
right? I'm tongue exclusive. There, I said it. Right?
Okay.
There's none of this with me, son.
Well, no, if you do that,
Yeah.
let's be honest. You deserve prison time.
Fuck. I don't know who's doing that. Brian simply says the clit doesn't exist.
The G-spot.
Liam says rub the clit till there's nothing left.
Wear it down. Erode it. Fucking hell.
I can't read that, but it's so good what Jimmy Tang just said. Oh. Clitoris. What dinosaur is that?
Fuck's sake.
Get the sanding belt on it. Oh, God.
Get the sanding belt. The industrial fucking power.
Chris, I'm happy to hear that, mate, because I wouldn't want you to go through what I went through there. I wouldn't want anyone to go through what I went through there. Flash with bleach, don't clean labia. Labia, fucking hell.
First you spaff, then get out the gaff. Anyway, listen, we're trying to read a fucking story here, getting me fucking sidetracked. Right. I swear most girls are fucking one of the best things I've ever read. After about 5 minutes, I throw her onto her back and start fingering her. He gets the blast on. Everything is still going great. We're both enjoying ourselves. After a bit of this, she tells me to fuck her. So we're going at it and she loves rough sex. So after a short while, the pace builds up and I'm gradually thrusting faster and faster, choking her, grabbing her tits, etc. I love the use of the fucking etc. in this story. This is where the problem starts to arise. She's super wet. And when I say super wet, I mean even the best is wet at this point. Oh, even the bed, sorry, is wet at this point. Because of this, I start slipping out. Yeah, we're fucking slipping all over the gap. Yeah, we're fucking, you know what I mean? We're fucking slipping. Yeah, he can't fucking, whoa!
He's got fucking skates on his knees.
You see, you go to go and you're like, fuck me, Jesus, what's going on there? Oh, she's super wet.
You're tatted fucking cloth to that, you fucking swat.
All of a sudden the dick's just gonna smack the cruciate ligament. That's it. Listen, these things happen.
She's in a wheelchair.
I think I know where this is going. Oh dear. The girls have cottoned on very quick. Says a lot. I think this has happened to a few of you. Do you know what I mean? Get the wet floor sign out. Got there in the end.
Jesus.
Okay. She's super wet, blah, 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 slipping out. We think nothing of it. I put myself back in 3 or 4 times. Then I slip out again and it hurts me a little. Acid.
Oh.
Acid vagine. Nothing major, but enough for me to sigh. Oh, that's quite... that's yeah. Can you imagine that? Oh, slipped out. 6th time. Fucking hell. Grazed her rib that time. I love these stories so much. Where's the sigh? I've lost. I put myself back in and we go at it again. I don't slip out again until we finish up. Afterwards, just before we get up to clean up, we're talking. It was the hottest and best sex we had had together up until that point. Both feeling really good about the session and satisfied. We fist bumped. Nah, I didn't. I ad-libbed that, all right? So I get up, turn on the lights, and she screamed, insert name, Candace. What the fuck have you done to me? In block capitals, there is blood everywhere, all over the bed, all over her stomach, vagina, arse, even a bit on her chest. I'm also covered in blood. My dick, my chest, legs, a bit on my hands. Disappointed you didn't use ETC again, but I'll let you off.
That's fine.
She isn't on... Oh, right.
A little bit of line.
Right. Where's right? She isn't on her period and isn't due yet. Plus, it's thin blood, not clotted. Thanks for that. Thanks for that ad-lib
It's
there.
not viscous enough.
That's it. The viscosity says that she's not even due on yet. Oh. Or anything, so we both instantly know it's not period blood. There's something about period blood. I get a towel and tissues and we clean ourselves up. She continues bleeding a little bit, so I get more tissues. Then I look down and I have even more blood all over me. So I start to panic a bit. Guys don't bleed from their dicks. Hell, if that's true, bump it. There we go. Guys don't bleed from their dicks. Get that on a fucking t-shirt. I inspect and I have ripped it. I've ripped a bit of skin up from under my foreskin that attaches part of my shaft to my penis head, and it keeps bleeding. We both don't. Oh, the plot twist! The fucking plot twist! Jesus Christ! Adolf Hitler's in the chat. The plot twist! Fucking hell! The head is fucking detaching! Stitch it back in the stapler out!
Fuck. The stapler.
Oh man, that makes me feel ill. We both don't know what to do. After a while, we both stop bleeding and both start joking. We're blood partners. Da, 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 da.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Both saying, I made you bleed first. And she says, you have no excuse not to fuck me on my period now. Happy days. Then she told me she was HIV positive. That was a joke. I added that. Chris, I wouldn't wish that on anyone, but least of all you, Chris. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Get yourself tested. After a while, we both stopped bleeding. Sorry, I shouted that so loud. After a while, we both stopped bleeding and both started... I've read that line, haven't I? Anyway, I was out of service for the next 2 days. Couldn't even pull my foreskin back without it hurting a little bit. After 3 days, we try having sex. but I have to wear a condom because it's just too painful without it. All is fine, so we keep going at it, luckily. It's now been 2 weeks, now 4, and all seems well and all healed for me. Hope it's the same now. She was fine the day after, wasn't in any pain, just some thin inner walls because of the pill, apparently. I mean, there we go, guys.
There you go.
Sex, education. So Chris responds with most positive thing about me. HIV.
There you go.
I was going to attach pictures, but nobody needs to see that. Yeah, mate. Nah. There we go. I hope you enjoyed the story of my recent sex life. Hope it didn't make you wince. It did.
A little bit.
I liked the twists and turns. I liked it. It's in the story. I liked it. It's paragraphed nicely.
It subverts your expectations.
It does twice.
It's got better character development than the last entire season of Game of Thrones.
Arguably the last two seasons.
Probably, yeah.
You know, I liked it. Mattress was covered. Quality. Right, that was great. I enjoyed that. A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's go for
Cokehead
teacher.
Love
Always a
it.
good one. We've all had a cokehead teacher in our time, haven't we? Eh?
Some people have had Coke with their teacher.
That's it. My name is Brian. Please feel free to use my name. Back in my secondary school days, I had this really nice teacher. I also had this cokehead 24-year-old girl who lived on my road. One day I see my teacher picking up this cokehead from our house. So I just assumed my teacher was indeed a fucking cokehead. When I go back to school, I convince everyone that my teacher is a cokehead, and no one believes me. Long story short, teacher finds out I think he's a cokehead, which he isn't. That was a he, wasn't it?
She. Yeah.
She isn't, and now I'm going to music college course in September, and she is now a teacher. Oh, I see the girl on the right. There we go.
There you go.
Cokeheads and teachers, ladies and gentlemen.
It goes together.
That's it. Curly and
Good
Appleboy
boy.
just subscribed.
Well, that's quality name.
That's it.
Welcome.
Welcome indeed. Right. Go on. Yes!
There you
Wait, don't
go.
forget to publish. The perks have been approved, ladies and gentlemen. Publish changes. Bosh.
There you go.
I hope it's not like on your next live stream. Your perks are now live. Right, ladies and gentlemen, exciting times, sort of. So, there's the memberships have now changed.
Oh, intriguing.
The $5 one, the £5 one stays the same. Yeah, stays the same. But there's now a cheaper option. So, but I don't know where I'm going with this. Right, okay, so I'll just go run through them, right? So, Geese, $1.99. Gets you all the emojis and the badges.
Nice.
Green name, emojis, badges. Geese, $1.99. Feel free to do that by hitting the link down below or the join button. All these options will now become apparent. Bradwell Massive Squire, right? $4.99, the regular one, yeah? Obviously, you get all your Discord privileges and that, and you get your entries into the giveaways. Now, it doesn't say anything on there about entries into the giveaways. That's because I put it as a perk, and YouTube were like, no, you're not allowed to do that. So, it's just a secret between you and I, all right? Also, guys, once a month, I will compile for the members a members-only, behind-the-scenes, bloopers, etc. video that will be uploaded. You need to have the notifications for the channel on and have posts as well as video uploads selected, because I'll post it and I'll do a little community post for members only saying, here's the link to the video. All right? Okay, so $1.99 gets you yeah, all the emojis and stuff, and it's just a nice way to support the channel. $4.99 and above is the exclusive video. In fact, no, you get that with the $1.99 as well. Exclusive video, but the $4.99 you get the giveaways, entry into the giveaways. What's the VIP one? The next one is $12.99. And obviously this is all optional, right? So you get everything above. So you get the emojis, you get the badges, you get the Discord privileges, you get the video, you get the giveaways, and you also get a personalised thank you video on Snapchat. The next one up is $22.99. Lord or Lady of Bradwell, all of the above, as well as a complimentary Bradwell Massive Buck upon release. So once the Bradwell Massive Buck dollar is finished and done, then you'll have one sent out to you. No need to purchase that bit of merch. It will be sent out to you. And then there's another one called the Bradwell Massive God, which is above and beyond. I don't expect anyone to ever do this, but I just thought it would be fun to have this one there. This is purely like, if you really want to go the extra mile to support us as a creator, it will go so far to keeping us going on YouTube. It's $44.99. You become a Bradwell Massive God. You get everything, as well as a follow on all the socials, which I literally follow about 20 people. So yeah, there we go. So those are the new perks that you can do.
There you go.
You know, YouTube introduced this perk system, so I thought, fuck it. You know, I'll make some tiers if you want to do that. You know, but if you want to, you know, get your green name and your badges and stuff, then yeah, you can do the $1.99. It's all entirely optional. It's just, you know, there's some people out there that do go that little extra mile for the channel, which is highly appreciated. But like we always say, all we actually ask for is that you like, share, and subscribe. But it's entirely up to you. Also, obviously, these are also reflected on the Patreon thing. So, you know, you got the $25 tier, which I know we had 3 $25 tiers on Patreon come across. So you'll get your complimentary Bradwell Buck as well, and that exclusive monthly behind the scenes and bloopers video will also be posted on Patreon. So yes, Natty Green name. Natty, you do need to be on YouTube for those. A YouTube member for those. Matty Dixon says, "Got to support the boys." That's it. Thank you so much.
That's it.
But yeah, so the options there, guys. All right, and my side of my face is getting bleached out like fuck from the sun.
I'll see.
Now this is gonna fuck up the quality. See that? See what I'm trying to balance here? How long have you been a spon now? Chris, you've been a sponsor for 1.5 years.
That's it.
Year and a half. Chris, you'll be the first person I need to make a 2-year badge for. I might overhaul the badges as well. Keep the golden toucan, keep the golden sesh grem, but the ones before, I think I might overhaul. But yeah, guys, so you can now become a member from as little as $1.99 a month. Okay? Okay. Thank you all so fucking much. Right, we got time for one more, and then we've got to get the fuck out of here to go over to Beard Logic to then stream again. Okay, I want to go for this one. Shat in the in-laws' bed. Lads, met my girlfriend's parents and family for the first time last summer at a barbecue. Got offered a white Russian cocktail which contains milk. I'm lactose intolerant. I said to the girlfriend I'd just have 1 or 2 and it'll be fine. The night went great. The family seemed to like me. Before going to bed, my stomach started to hurt a bit. I thought nothing of it. I fell asleep pretty quick because of all the drink. I woke up at 4 a.m. having shat myself and the room stunk. Went out of the bedroom to try clean myself up and the girlfriend's mum saw me covered in my own shit, naked. Boy, what do we feel? How do we feel about that?
That's an introduction.
How
That
do we
is
feel
how
about that?
you break all the ice in one go.
How do we
Just
feel
say,
about
look, I shat myself. Really badly.
That's horrific.
Know what I mean?
I mean, are you still with her? If you are, fair play.
That is fair play.
Fair play. Do another one quick. Jesus, I'll tell you what. Okay, let's go for this one. The worst sex ever. Hi, you can call me Brian, my real name. I was hooking up with what you could call a slag. Basically an easy girl, but I was still trying to bone her. I thought I'd try some new positions such as the eagle and throat fucking. I usually use these girls to get my confidence up and try new stuff. Holy shit, I don't proofread these. I apologise. I was throat fucking this girl and had my whole cock in her throat. She was bulging by the neck and was loving it. And I was loving it, sorry. I wasn't really paying attention and I had hold of her head and was basically pressuring myself with her throat. I looked down as I'm about to come. And she's purple in the face. I'm scared and retract my penis from her throbbing throat. I call an ambulance and wait. I go downstairs and have to explain to her parents what's happened. Her dad punched me straight in the nose and actually broke my nose and gave me 2 black eyes. I was called the Nancy raccoon at school. That's because
I had 2 black eyes and she told everyone in her own defence that I rape infants and I follow girls home and shit. This situation ruined my whole high school sex and normal life. Lads, don't make my mistake and be horny hermit just for the sake of a throat fuck. Any input would be great. Cheers. I mean, what a way to fucking finish.
Literally.
Jesus fucking Christ. Josh Mumford says, killer, no witnesses. There we go. Right, guys. Emotional. That was emotional.
Nazi raccoon.
Wait, have I still got it on here? Probably not. No, that's the other one. Bollocks. Let me just quickly see.
That was a great story.
That was, I tell you what, that was something else. That was fucking something else. Yeah, guys, so we're now going to head on over to Beard Logic. I'm now going to slap a little link in there for you. It's upcoming. It's coming up. It's coming up.
It's there.
Nice. There we go. Get. Oh, what the fuck? Remove any web addresses. Are you fucking joking? It's my own fucking channel.
You have to do it on that one, don't you?
No, it's the other way around.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's normally on that one. Can someone please put the Beard Logic
Oof.
one in? As apparently I'm not allowed to put fucking links into my own channel. Anybody got the link? Anybody got the link? Go over to Beard Logic. Not Beard Logic. To... There we go. Thank you. I mean, that's the channel. Yeah, just go over to the channel, guys. Hit the subscribe button, and we're going to be live literally in 4 minutes' time.
There you go.
Tony Killer Bray becomes a new member. Doesn't actually say which tier, which is quite interesting. I wonder if this is something they're gonna...
Sponsor train, choo-choo, motherfucker.
I wonder if that's something that they're going to iron out. Obviously, this is all new. Let me have a look. I might be able to check, actually. Memberships. Boom. There we go. See, yes, so Tony Killer Bray is on the 199 tier. Thank you so much, mate. So this is how I can see who's on what tier. Legend, thank you so much. Right, am I back on this? Maybe I can do it now. There we go. Now I can. So that's the link to the actual... Mate, no, absolutely. Any tier is amazing. Thank you so much. Anything is better than nothing, absolutely. Right, there we go. So that's the link. Right. I'm going to have to get out of here. Quickly go over there. I'll see you over there. How do you become a member? You hit that join button or the link down below. Okay, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you in just a minute. Hopefully, all of you. Bye.